Okay, welcome back. Now let's begin. Now, you know what I'm doing? I'm going to use my mouse now because I think that I'm probably going to get a better result from my mouse. But this is the little baby that we're talking about here. And most of you are probably familiar with Facebook. The thing about Facebook is Facebook allows you to create groups. Okay. Now those groups can be closed. And the beauty of that is that it's you who allows members in. All right, so what that means is if you've got some kind of a payment system in place, which is easy to do, then you invite people to join that group once they purchase, and then you decide on whether or not they come in. Okay. Now, you may want to think about something like some kind of a web page. If you've got a website, then that's great. You know, if you've got a website, there's lots of things that you can do in order to make this even more powerful. But you don't need a website. But you might want, for example, you could use something like a Google Doc or a blog, a free blogspot, blogger.com kind of thing, if you wanted to. But the reason for that would just be for things like landing pages, opt-in pages, sales pages. But what I'm going to show you, you don't need all that. I'm going to take you over to one of my groups. This is my group for high ticket flips, and there's a few things I want to tell you about this because it's important to take on board. Now, this I set up with my good buddy Lance, and there's something that you need to do. You need to set up a group that's a closed group. Okay. Now it says anyone can find the group and see who's in it. Only members can see posts. That's the crucial thing, closed group, because the content that's in there is going to be the content that you're charging for. All right. Now, once you've got a closed group, if you're working with somebody else, as I am with Lance, and they are also admin, you need to be very careful that the two of you verify everybody that purchases to make sure that they are actually buyers of that particular product. Now, I have here one person that wants to join the group. I'm waiting to verify them, and I've got 5 new members here to write a welcome post to. But unfortunately, I think that Lance may have approved them because we've got a couple of groups, and I need to verify them. So what I would recommend to you, this is just something that I've discovered, is that you don't share admin unless you have to. You know, I'm sharing with Lance on this because Lance is doing the majority of the work, but you're likely to be doing the majority of the work in your instance because it's going to be you that's teaching the stuff. But it means that you've got complete control then over who comes in. Now, of course, you can just remove them as members and ask them to reapply once they're verified. What I tend to do is send them a message, and in that message, I ask them to send me their Warrior Plus, the email address they use for Warrior Plus, because I'm going to show you how you can set this up in Warrior Plus. So they send you the email address that they use in Warrior Plus, and then you get them verified as a member. So very, very straightforward. And the other thing that you can do in order to make payments for this is you just set up a PayPal button, and the PayPal button will enable you to take recurring payments, so you don't have to go through Warrior Plus. But again, all you need then is, let me just turn these notifications off, sorry. All you need then is for the person to send you, wait, let me just pause this, turn these off, the email address that they use for PayPal, and you can verify that way as well. So it's just important that you verify and you only let the people in that are paying. Chances are some people will squeeze through the net, but you know, it's a small price to pay if you've got good money coming in. So I've got a few groups that I've created. It's very, very easy to create a group. If I could just click over to Facebook here, wait for this to load up a second. So here you can see I've got high ticket flips, I've got Flip It On Mastermind, 60-minute flips, Trevor IM, Mobility. Now, not all of these are specifically paid groups. My Trevor IM is not a paid group because in that group, what I want to do is encourage as many people as possible to join. Having said that, it is a closed group because I want them to be approved before they join. So I've got 2 waiting to join, and I've got 8 new members to announce. In there, I have 620 members. As I said, this is not monetized. If it was monetized, then there'd be a nice few bob coming through there, as you've seen in the figures earlier. But I do like to go for a closed group so that the content that's shared inside can't be seen unless you're a member, because I'll be sharing training and coaching and tips and everything else in all of these groups, even the ones that are free, but obviously the ones that are paid for, they're going to get you know, more valuable information. Now, in order to create the group, all you need to do is just you go to your main kind of Facebook homepage. So I'm just on facebook.com here. And if you look down the bottom, you'll see create, add page group event. So you just click on create group. Then you name your group. So let's say I call this one TC's monthly. Oh no, let's say Trevor IM's mastermind. Okay. Now you do need to add one person in order to get this this set up. So let's say I'll add my buddy Jonas. Okay. So then once you've done that, you see I've got here closed. It's already sorted. I'm going to click on pin to shortcut so I can see it, and then I'm just going to click on create. Now, was that complicated? No. I now have a group. All right, the members are me and Jonas, and I'm ready to go. So the first thing I want to do is personalize this group, and I'm going to do that with a banner. And in order to do that, I'm going to go to Canva, which is also free, and I'm going to look for a Facebook header. So Facebook event cover, Facebook cover. There we go. Now this isn't a group cover, so you actually need to check out the sizes on these. But let's just take a look. You know, we'll do the demonstration and see how this looks. So this is, say, it's going to be my IM mastermind. So what I might want to do is go for one of these preset ones. These are all free, and then I could just change things. For example, so if I went for that, it's going to pre-populate everything there, and then you can automatically individually change all of these things. Now, if you want images, I like to go to pixabay.com. So let's just move this up. Pixabay.com, and I might go for, I type in laptop, for example, because I do my work on a laptop, and I'll look for a nice image that I can use in that. Just move this. Now these ones at the top are Shutterstock, so you're going to pay for them, so try to ignore those. What you want are these below, and all of these are absolutely free of charge to use, and they don't require any attribution at all. I've used some of these before and some I haven't. So let's say I go with this. I just download this. That should be fine. As you can see, that's free of charge, and I'm just going to upload that over here. So I go to my uploads, upload images, and I go to my downloads, and I look for that image that I've just got, which is there. Click on upload, and there we have it. Look at that. Looks fantastic already. So then here, I'll go Trevor's mastermind, and obviously I'm going to have to change the size of the font here, or this, to resize this, but it looks like it's probably not going to work. So I go for mastermind and select a smaller font. It does the whole lot because it's in a kind of pre-done thing. And then I might say, earn as you learn. Can I make that any bigger? So that goes. No, doesn't want to go. I do. Earn as you learn. Trevor's Mastermind Group. Okay. So we've got that. All we need to do now is click on the download. It will say recommended PNG. We'll go with that. That's fine. It's cool. And then we've downloaded the cover. Now, as I said, this might not fit, so we're going to double check that. So back here, we go over to upload photo, and we've got the one that we've just downloaded, and then we're going to see if this was any good. As you can see, it didn't fit. So let me find out what the current because you can drag this and stuff, but it's never going to be looking right. So let me find out what the current sizes are. So we're going to say Facebook group, okay, cover photo size 2018, let's come up with. And this says 1640 by 856. All right, so we go back over to Canva and we're going to go create a design. Use custom dimensions, okay, and 1640 by 856. Now, sometimes even these are not right. All right. $16.40, $8.56. Okay, now if I look for one that looks similar to the one we just used, as in like something like that, that's going to break that up automatically. So then I'm going to change this for that. There we go. And then I'm going to change this for a background color, which is black. Oops, undo. All right, now that's asking me to put a picture in because of the template. So let me see, can I put in some, I should be able to change the background color of just that one. Okay, maybe not. Maybe then what I do is I'm just going to go take that out, take this template out, okay, put the background as black, go to my uploads, put this in. In fact, I could go like that as the dimensions are a little bit off. Click on some text, so just move that. In fact, let me see if I can resize this. Okay, click on some text. Now, another little tip: if you've seen some text that you like the look of and you like the font, there's a little Chrome extension that you can get, and that's this one here. It's called WhatFont. I do recommend that if you're interested in fonts and stuff, you take a look at that, because what you do is you click on that, and on any page where there is text, so let's say we went to, I don't know, let's go to my website floss.net, and then if you click on this and then I go over, look at this, it says Prata, Open Sans, Prata, Open Sans. Yeah, so you can see the fonts on this page, which is, you know, really quite cool. So that's a little tip for you if you're wondering about what fonts to use. If I click here, we can see this is Economica and this is Bebas Neue. So Economica was working quite well. So we can go back over here and we can go click on select a heading, and we can change that to Economica, because we know that that's what they were using and we trust that their design looks okay. Okay, so I'm going to type in here Trevor's IM Mastermind, and we'll go to add to dictionary. Yes, that's it. Now we could make that bold. Looks okay. We could make it slightly bigger. All right. So this is looking all right. It's looking a little bit bland though. If you know, I might kind of play about with it a bit. What I might want to do is stretch this out, and instead of having that over 2 lines, make that go across the top like that. Now I can enlarge this a little bit, pop that back up, so I've got a little bit more space away from this plant that's coming up the side. If I drag this like this, you'll see a little line comes up in the middle, and that shows me that the middle part. So I can see that I'm there in the center. And I'm now wondering, do I want some kind of a logo or anything like that? So what I'm going to use, let's look at that. That was Bebas Neue. Did we need any other text? If I move that up there, yeah, we're going to go subheading. Okay, and we're going to go for that Babas Nui, and we'll go earn as you learn. Okay, and I might do that in a different color, something maybe add a custom color, go a bit darker. Okay, looks all right. Make sure that's centered by getting that line down the middle as well. And if I wanted to sort of brand this, I could get maybe a little icon. All right, so something that I like to use is Icon Finder, and this is great. So we just say, you know, we could go for laptop, for example, and then you click on free, because you don't have to pay for it, and you can see there's little icons that you can use. So let's say we went for, I mean, some of these, that's quite nice. I like that little bit underneath. Okay, download PNG. Come back over here. I'm going to upload. Oh, I'm still on the what the font thing. So go to my uploads. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong one here. There we go. Go to my uploads. Upload your images. I'm going to get that little icon that we just got. Look at this. It's looking pretty sweet. Now I've got to work out where I'm going to put that. Strange enough, look, that sort of mirrors that there, doesn't it? I don't want anything too kind of chunky. Now what I can do, sometimes what I do is like this. I just like to have it kind of looking in the background. So it's a bit there. But you can't really see what it is. So I'm going to make that smaller. And it's only a small icon as well, so maybe put that there. Move that down. Move that up. Yeah, not too sure. Maybe in the middle. That'll do. And if we center everything, make sure it's all centered. There's a little bit of space there. Okay. I'm not going to spend any more time on that. It gives you a good idea of what you can do. So now I'm going to download that and we're going to see if that one fits. So PNG recommended, downloaded now. We'll go back over to our new group. We're going to click on cancel and upload photo. There it is. Let's see if this one works. Okay, not so bad. I mean, obviously you can see that it's actually cut off some of the bottom. Not that one, we'll get rid of that. You can see it's cut off some of the bottom, but you can see the top part. So it doesn't look so bad. So I'm going to click on Save Changes. All right. So now I've got this group. It's closed. We've got a nice cover up here. And we have something, we have a place now where we can share information. Now the information that you can share is, you know, it's never ending. But the point of this is you can write a post and you can teach people. You can add photos. You can add live video. So you can do a live video stream and teach them. Or you can record video and you can teach them that way. Now what I like to do is use Screencast-O-Matic. That's what I'm using right here. And I'm recording Screencast-O-Matic. It's free of charge, or you can pay for it to get rid of the watermark. And I think, you know, you're looking at $15 a year, maybe $18 a year. So it's very, very cheap. But that enables you to create videos, and the videos you can then upload into your group and they could get video training. So 1 second. Okay, so in the next video I'm going to go into how to get more content. But what I just want to show you now is how you can go about getting this to be monetized. And there's a couple of ways. You can use Warrior Plus. I said if you've got a website and maybe a WordPress website, fantastic, because you can do a sales page and you can do a delivery page. If you haven't, then I'm going to take a look and see if we can do that with a free website builder like Blogspot, Blogger, for example, and see if that will work with Warrior Plus as well. So let me go and take a look at that now. In fact, you know what? We'll do that on the next video because I think that it's been 19 minutes. That's long enough. This has shown you how to create your group, so we'll cover that on the next one. So I'll see you on the next video. All the best, Trevor.